All right, looks like we're good. Looks like we're all recording. Welcome back, everybody. We're playing some more Digimon card battle. Once again, I want to see if I can earn some achievements in this game. And I believe we were going to head into the extra arena for this place here. Hang on a second. It said we could hop right in. I did play, like, some of this the other month, didn't I? It was fun to get back into it, but I just haven't had the time to play a few games. But we just did a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I thought it'd be fun to kind of turn on some Digimon cards as well. First one is Omnimon. Let's do it. Could go ahead and get started with a duel with the red deck. That would be alright. Because I think last time I was battling people in the cafe here, so we could just hop right into an arena. Yeah, red deck for circle. Card games have been super fun. I really like card games, chat. Okay. I still don't even have half the achievements for this set, though. It'd be nice if I could make some decent progress. I've really been getting a lot more into retro achievements, so hang on. We will enter with you and the prep phase. I think I'll go ahead and put Greymon in as the DP. They're starting with Psychmon as their rookie. They're gonna add in you. They can send my circle attack down to 0, so it would not be smart to pick that. Opponent's attack power goes to 0, recover, own HP. So effectively, triangle is the only safe one to press right now. If I use this to boost it, I'll do exactly enough to kill Psychmon, so that's actually pretty good for me. Quick math. Quick math. Again, I always say this every time I stream it. This really is a fun game, and I'm glad I gave it another chance since I basically rage quit that old playthrough. But, okay. The post-game is such a huge grind, though, but I like coming back to it every now and then. Okay. They got more HP, unfortunately. I was hoping they wouldn't pick those, but they top-decked it. Psychmon is going to go down to 100, and I can probably finish it off. I can still remember last year when I was playing Digimon World 1 again, and I'm like, damn, I should like, revisit card battle. And here I am, and I'm so far into this game, and now I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to play Digimon World 1 again. Ooh. But in that time, I also did all of Hacker's Memory. Gosh, that one was still such a great game. Can't wait to start another Digimon story playthrough. Okay, hang on. Hold that thought, though. I need 30 for you. Okay, the smart thing to do would be to rack up with that and Digivolve into you to reset your HP. Now, using Fire Flap, I'll strike first, and I should be safe no matter which one of these you choose. Yeah, there's not much reason to use up any of those guys. No, I haven't played Survive. A lot of people have said I should do it on stream. I'll maybe sometime, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Don't think I need to use up any of these things, so I'll just say no support card. Yep, there we go. Ba-ba. It's so fun. I love the little PS1 models in this a lot. I feel like I would have loved this game as a kid, but I think, like, with the actual, like, original Digimon World, I feel like I would have just not understood it, and I just would have gotten lost. I think part of the charm of Digimon World 1 is everyone struggled with that game as a kid, so it's kind of satisfying to see someone go through it. And if that randomizer for it gets a lot better, I'd still play it. Ooh, a whole hand discard. Not bad. But yeah, chat, today is all about card games. I just wanted to get some card game variety to record now that I kind of got more time to stream again. Hold up. If opponent has more than 2 cards in DP slot, power 0. Move the top card from the offline pile to the online deck, so they can't really shut me down. I can use up Muchomon here to, yeah, just barely KO you if you don't heal. Yeah, I can just press Fire Flap. Or I could use... I mean, I could use Meteor Wing and just boost that with Agumon. But what if they... No, they've discarded some of their circle things, so they actually statistically, if they top deck, they might have triangle counters in there, so it's probably safer to press circle and go for Agumon. I'm gonna go with that. Was watching a Digimon World 1 playthrough or speedrun, and halfway through, the run guy said, yeah, we don't need to feed him anymore. Yeah. That's... oof. That gave you so much childhood agony, but it's satisfying to know it can be pulled off, yeah? I was like that when I played Rechef of Destruction. Multiple times. I think that is also the appeal of the achievements. It gives me a push to try some of the post-game challenges. I haven't done retro achievements for Digimon World 1 because a lot of them were very not fun, like evolving into everything. A lot of them would be such a big grind for me to personally do off stream. But hey, maybe next time I do a run through, I can plug in and get some points, because I know people wouldn't mind that. Haven't really started collecting much Digimon badges, but those could be cool. No ultimate yet. I already threw away War Greymon. I'll keep this hand, actually. If champion level is that, boost power that way. I'll rack up with you then, since Greymon's a catch-all for both attack types. He's going to be able to Digivolve now. Go for it. He can send my circle power to 0, so Triangle's the smart one to attack with. Yeah, double coverage for circles. Discard 1 card from your hand, opponent's attack power goes to 0. Well, even if I boost with Greymon, that won't really be enough, so to speak. I should probably just go for the heal this turn, since they're striking first. Yeah, I'll do that. Chip him away. That's how you felt when you played Final Fantasy V for the first time. Did you generic dude? Sorry. Say that 3 times fast. Did you generic dude? Did you generic dude? Literally almost bit my tongue saying that. Okay, use this as my support. Barely understood that game, and English isn't your native language, which made it more confusing, and yet I couldn't stop playing it. I feel like there was a few RPGs I tried to play when I was really young, and I didn't know how to read. Heck, I'm pretty sure when I first played, like, Pokemon Gen 1, I still couldn't read very well. I was that young. I remember I would mispronounce lots of words, and I just had no idea what I was doing. But I could still beat it. Because it's Pokemon. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Imagine that child being the one making softlock videos. He'd be proud. I still haven't really played Final Fantasies. Might do them on my own. Again, if some games weren't just such copyright landmines, I'd do more of them. Okay, I'm gonna rack up with you. First attack belongs to me. If I use Fire Flap and I boost you with 300, you'd go down to 90. You've got no DP, so you can probably get out of that. However, if I use this up, I can send your attack power to 0 and probably just chip away at you again. No, I could save that for next turn, actually. Okay, then. Because you can't kill me with your current attack power. Okay, they're going for random top deck. I'm gonna throw the Greymon in. Let's do it. Oh, jamming support. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I've heard games like Chrono Trigger and Live Alive, if that's how you say it. Those also just like your VOD will get muted no matter what. In the case of Final Fantasy, though, I'm pretty sure it's like literally just random people claiming it because Square doesn't do anything. But on that note, I was talking earlier during Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force. I was talking to Chad about potentially playing the Metal Gear Solid games. If those cutscenes wouldn't cause problems. Hopefully not, anyway. Because I feel like those would be fun to learn, because I want to play them casually, but I also want to try the challenge runs of, like, not getting seen. Because Chat was telling me about the European Extreme difficulty, or I guess, like, only on the PAL versions, for whatever reason, if you get seen once, game ends. It's still weird to me that only the European releases got that. Is there any particular reason why? They're gonna attack first. They got the triangle thing now, which is kind of a pain in the butt. That's terrible for me. I can still survive. I gotta play it safe here. So if that's the case, for this turn, I will press this, discard the Agumon, and be safe. They can't damage me. European games often came out much later than American releases, so I guess they just gave them extra content to make up for it. I guess so. I know that PAL stuff usually came out last back in the day, but... But doesn't, like, the American and Japanese versions also have, like, an extreme difficulty? First attack goes to me. I don't know, I'm not a big Metal Gear guy at all, chat. I'd probably play the OGs. I'm not really... I don't like to play remakes before playing the originals. So I know there's that, like, Delta version of 3, but I don't need to do that. Oh, they changed my color type, so I can't digivolve to Omnimon anymore. That's terrible. I was so close. So unbelievably close of digivolving, but they had to use that effect. Anyways, Biomon gives a power boost to 200. So if I use that with the Mach Grinder X attack, I can finish them off and not have to worry about any of these 3 popping off. Actually, that's not true. They just survive barely with the heals that way. Change own specialty to fire and boost attack power. Well, changing me back wouldn't help because I'd have to consume Omnimon. Darn. So I'll keep my cards. No need to rack up. No need to use that. They can't finish me off, so I can still finish them off next turn. If they use their strongest attack, I'd still live with 10 HP. Okay, they picked Circle. Unfortunately, I already picked X. They're gonna just barely survive this. Metal Gear is one of those series you put on your I'm gonna play it one day list, and then the day never comes. I know. I'm like that too. There's so many games to play, but I always feel like that's a good problem to have. You'll never run out of things to play. There's a lot of new things I'm looking forward to getting to, like a new Silent Hill, new Resident Evil. But heck, I can replay old games for so long. Ooh. It's a pretty meaty animation sound effect. Look at that. 10 and 20. They've got nothing. They can't stop me. I press Mach Grinder, I finish them off. No problem. This will hit them for game. Even if they use this to get the 100 heal, I'm still doing enough damage to KO them, so I don't need to use the support. I can't risk a top deck. Okay, yep, that's game. That's game. Hi, Kuda, how's it going? This one duel took a while. Having some bad luck with the Ankleamon. I don't really play many stealth games. I find that stealth, like, in my younger days, I was just too impatient for it. Heck, in my early stream days, you can clearly see how impatient I am for some things. I still kind of am. Nothing wrong with that, though, right? Hang on a second. I just realized I forgot where the buttons were for this set because I was using the Duel Academy uniform a second ago. Let's see. Happy, angry, sad, and there's the scared one, and there's the Uwu button. Perfect. Love to see it. Look at that. Remember, when you're actually feeling sad, you have to reach for the sad button, or it doesn't count. It's not a real emotion unless you can express it with the VTuber. Gotta rank up, not bad. We're just chilling and taking this slow. Ah, dang. Full set on all those. If I beat the arena, I should get an achievement. Ooh. Ankleomon. Yo, I lost again. You're seriously strong. Yo, I'll use my Digi-Egg of Knowledge to armor Digivolve to Digimon again. Armor Digivolve to... Oh, Digimon! I'm sorry, I misread that. I keep misreading Digimon as Digimon. I'm not gonna lose that easily. Yo, let's see what you can do. Good, I haven't seen you around. Did you like my new video? I thought it'd be the type of thing you'd like. Oop. Okay, now we got that. Yes, thank you. Yo, I won't lose this time. Yo. Yo. That's the one I kept crunching and crying about all summer. I basically took like a whole week away from streaming to kind of just finish editing that Heatran video, just to get it done. I'm picking the red deck again. I'm not sure the blue deck would be too great against these guys. What do we got? Ooh, he got to throw away his ultimates and some supports. Psychmon. Ooh, he's got the discard deck that he's trying to mill me, or I guess in his case, drill me. Ooh, I also got a poopy hand to start, so we're gonna have to throw. That adds to his game plan. Okay. End the prep phase. I could rack up, or I could immediately go into one of these and finish him, right? No, that wouldn't be enough damage. I wouldn't be able to, so quick Digivolving wouldn't be the smartest option, right? I should save it for next turn and use it as a heal if I can keep it. Because he has Circle to 0, so that's not smart. If attacks are the same, discard 7 cards from foe's online deck. That is such a pain in the ass. If I Digivolve, I'd have to use Triangle anyway, and I'd only do like 100 extra damage at most, so... I say leave it for now. Hit Red Hot Flare, and I'm gonna top deck and hope I just get like him on one of the battle chips, the attack chips. Nice. So he's gonna mill something random in my hand. I hope he hits the Digivolve card. Ah. Oh no, I threw away Vmon! That's the worst thing in the whole deck I could have top decked. The other ones would have doubled my triangle attack, like my other starters. Well, I guess we're eating crap. If we gotta redo the gauntlet, we gotta redo the gauntlet. Any failed attempts will add to my total victories anyway, which is needed for other Chivos. Took a little damage. Been super tired lately, no problem. I've been all over the place too. Ooh. I'm trying to get back to the groove of streaming. After that week off, I feel like things have been a bit slow coming back. I felt weird talking for such a long period again. You get to make first attack, but you can't kill me. Unless you use this to stall. Yeah, they're running a mill deck. If I just press Red Hot Flare, I should be able to kill them. Should be. I don't think I need to risk the top deck, no. Oh, they're using that. Okay. Oh, that's such a pain. There goes my second partner. Okay. No problem. You can all make the streams when you can make it, chat. I'm grateful when y'all tune in and watch me play old video games. It's comfy. Look at these old animations. Winner is Penguin Bro. Look at that little happy dance he doing. Look at that. That's 1 KO. Need 2 more. Ooh. Hang on a second. In the prep phase. Now for rack up. I could rack up and go into this guy, and then next turn I can use this to Digivolve into Omnimon. So I can only Digivolve once per turn. I can't just warp into Ultimate, so... No. Go into that. I just want to see if I can get Omnimon out. So even if they mill me, I'd still be able to do that. Ooh, they gotta throw away their own cards now. So it looks like with Toy Agumon here, or Light Toy Agumon, whatever the L stands for, it's got nothing to block circle attacks again. Discard all cards in DP slot, recover HP. You'd recover 300 HP off that. That's annoying. If I press Blaze Buster, and I top deck something random, I might be able to get something silly. I just hope Flarizamon can survive long enough to pull this off. Because I want to get Omnimon out. That'd be cool. Ooh, damn it. Never mind. He milled me. I milled myself. I drew the worst thing. It's so hard to get ultimates out sometime. Unless your deck is specifically built around it with the Digivolve cards, you never really see them. And even if you do build it around the ultimates, it's so easily just like get a bad discard on them. At least when I lost Omnimon, I forced them to do 0 damage. Unfortunately, looking at them... Oh, wait, no. They got 50 DP and they didn't Digivolve. Oh, we're good. We are golden right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I can't seem to look at my discard pile. I don't know if Metal Greymon is still in there. I'll just rack up with you as a backup plan. First attack belongs to me. They're probably going to use the Shogun's Order to block stuff. Why wouldn't they? Nope, they're doing that to heal. Discard all cards in the DP slot. There's 3 white squares, so 3 cards. So they recover 300. I'm gonna do more than 340 though, so I'm safe. I don't need to risk the top deck. Yep, we good. We got him. Why did they change Omegamon to Omnimon? I'm not really sure. Who knows? Like, maybe it was a legal thing. I feel like Omegamon feels like could be such a generic term that it could have already been taken, like, as a trademark in the West already. I mean, I know that's why Resident Evil is called Resident Evil. It's, like, those games are called the Biohazard series in Japan, but because Biohazard is such a generic term and there was already a game called that, so they just changed it to Resident Evil. That's why. It's one of those things where it's just been a thing for so long. They just gotta keep using it. Own HP is less than the foe's HP. Yeah, they're gonna use this and get a big chunk. Now I could use Agumon and make sure I do 850. That'll still hit them hard. And they can't hit me very hard, so I'll probably win this. Then there's Dennis the Menace. I did hear about that one, yeah. It just so happened that there's a comic strip in the US and a comic strip in the UK, both called Dennis the Menace, completely by coincidence. Oh, he's gonna crash. Damn. By complete coincidence, yeah. So I think like one of them, when they made like a movie adaptation of like the American Dennis the Menace, they had to release it as just Dennis in like the UK. I might be misremembering some details, but I remember it's something like that. Also, yes, I just got destroyed because he buffed his HP and self-destructed, so that's what I get. That's what I get. They're down to 10. Well, I got myself a rookie, and I can also just do this, because why the heck not? And I get first attack. Unless they use Shogun's Order, we're pretty much good. We are pretty much good. What are they doing? Yeah, they're using it. They can go ahead and do that, because I can just press this and heal. Their strategy was to mill me. I got 4 cards left in my deck, though. They're self-destructing again. Bro, you can't do that. Why? Unleashed. Sometimes I wonder about how they have to name stuff nowadays, because... I mean, we're at the point where there's so many, like, international, like, series of, like, movies, TVs, games, like, everything. We're getting to a point where, like, every cool name for everything is already taken. You know what I mean? It's just, like, I imagine, like, there's just so many... You have to just compare everything with, like, a copyright database if you're, like, releasing anything in, like, a professional, like, capacity. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna... Oh, this is gonna suck. They're gonna spam this thing, aren't they? Doesn't matter if I strike first, too. Well, I guess I better get used to it. Use the support card. Oh, wait, what, they're using that? Hang on, I win. Also, I ran out of cards. It's a good thing they did that, because I literally can't do anything else now. Heard a story that Duke Nukem is called Duke Nukem, or they spelled it differently in the early games, because there was a villain from Captain Planet called Duke Nukem, but they had no patent for some reason. That's so weird. Also, yes, they hit me and took me down to 10 HP. This was a disgusting battle. His whole strategy was to self-destruct and mill me. It's not a consistent way to win, but in the middle, facing off against it in the middle of a gauntlet is just obnoxious. Kinda wish I used the blue deck against him. If I gotta retry this, I might have to do that. Mountain Crusher deck. All gone, win. That's only worth 2 extra points? What a joke. Yeah. Leomons there ain't gonna help. Yo, I lost again. You're too strong for me. This is it, yo. I'll use my Digi-Egg of Reliability to armor Digivolve. My new power is Submarimon level will shock you, yo. Come on, yo. Hit me, yo. Yo, bro, what's up? This should be... Yeah, it's the last match. Also, I can't help but feel like... You know how it says last match in yellow and red? It reminds me of, like, the Dragon Ball logo. Yeah, I'm Submarimon. I'm great underwater. It's not gonna be easy like before. You better watch out, yo. Well, I guess we'll go all in on red for this one. He's saying yo constantly, by the way, because Armadillomon talks, I think, like, he talks in, like, a Kansai dialect in the Japanese version. And the translation team translated that as giving him, like, dude bro language. But in the dub, they give him, like, a southern accent. So I guess, it's like, Digimon localization is extremely inconsistent because it's done by, like, so many different teams and they just don't care to communicate. I think, like, Pokemon was probably, like, one of the first big ones where they just, like, they made, like, a big rule book that everyone had to follow no matter which team you were part of. Hang on a second. Specialty to blue. Which one would be better to go into? Probably you. Let's do that. I'll armor Digivolve to Digimon here. And I don't really need to rack up with these, because I'd like to have the boost. They have Circle to 0, though. Yeah, let's do that. And the Digivolve phase, I can attack with the triangle. If I boost it with Biomon, that's just enough to kill. But they can use this to heal up anyway, which is pretty stupid, but there's not much I can really do about it. Kansai dialect usually turns into something southern in Digimon, yeah. I just find that funny, because, like, you have to communicate in some way that this character talks differently. But a lot of the times in, like, old anime dubs and translations, they just make them talk very southern, they make them dude bro. or make him very like surfer dude as well. Remember when they did that to Kiro in the English dub of Cardcaptor Sakura, the one that doesn't exist and no one should ever watch. They didn't heal, so I get the kill. Honestly surprising, they had 2 L heals in their hand. Look at that crap. I also find it funny how like stuff like that does work both ways. Like for example, if like Japan is dubbing something that was made in America, and a character does have a southern accent, they'll just give that person like a Japanese Kansai dialect. I believe they do that in Resident Evil 7 with you see, like Resident Evil 7, because like they have the southern like Louisiana family. Like I'm pretty sure like Jack follows you around the house talking in like that kind of dialect in the Japanese dub. I'm sure it's the same for like all other languages. Okay, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil games, they have like a setting for everything, like French, Spanish, Italian. I think I remember people saying it was a big deal that, like, I think it was like Portuguese that there was a dub for Portuguese in Resident Evil Village now. Discard 2. Circle to 0 is the big one to watch out for. And Digivolve regardless of specialty. It's still not safe to use Circle. Oh well. At least I got 1 kill. If I use my triangle attack and... I could top deck a battle chip or something. I need something to help me kill. Okay, heal will keep me in the game longer. This is fine too. I'll take it. Oh boy. There's a weird thing with the localization of Inazuma 11 in Brazil. In the early seasons, it uses Japanese names, but in the later seasons, they use the British names for some reason. Okay, that's weird. I've heard that South American dubs are like, oh, the Wild West of like what you can get away with on television. I remember hearing that in like the Spanish dub of Pokemon, there's a character who's yelling at some of their grunts and says, "I'll fire you and you'll have to work on Digimon." And that's like that's like the official Spanish dub for an episode somewhere. You would not be able to like get that approved for like anywhere else. They'd be like, "No, we can't do that." In the prep phase. This would boost my triangle power. That would help me a lot. Do I really need to rack up with these? No, I think I'd rather save them all. So I get first attack here. I just gotta press triangle. And they can't even heal here, so I'm better off just picking a random top deck to see if I get another heal for myself. I'll do that. I think it was like Pokemon Hunter J during Gen 4 that said that line. Don't quote me on that. I've listened to the clip. You can very clearly hear, even though they're speaking Spanish, you can very clearly hear, like, Digimon said aloud. Let's go for it. There we go. Well, got defeated by your old self. Look at that. That thing is so funny looking, because can't you, like, ride inside of Submarimon? I think they did that in the show. I keep saying I gotta actually watch the Digimon anime. One day I will. Ooh. Ooh, they went for the weak champ. Well, 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 what do we have here? I just pressed triangle and I hit for game. Let's do it. Even if they top deck a random heal, I should be able to outdamage them. Oh, they're not even gonna go for it. They just gave up. Wow. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, chat. They don't stand a chance. Yeah, I haven't really watched too many, like, serious shows or anime. I told you guys, like, actually watching shows has been, like, a thing I've only recently gotten back to in the last year. I kind of had, like, the entirety of American Dad and Bob's Burgers as my side monitor show while I'm like, working and grinding on stuff. The only, like, real show I've been watching and paying attention to. Like, a friend has been making me watch, like, the Daredevil TV show. Like, the original season when it was on Netflix. I'm actually really into that. We're like 6 episodes in, and I'm kind of very invested in the plot. I was kind of surprised, because I haven't given a crap about any MCU stuff in such a long time. Ooh. Nice. I'm kind of excited to see the Punisher show up and see how that show goes. Kagamon. Look at Monochromon standing outside his frickin' shop. Oh, there we go! Got the little blip. The icons are rounded now. There was a mid-2000s Daredevil show? Oh. I know there was an old movie, but a show? Darn, I lost again. If I can't beat you, nobody can touch you. I give up. Yo, really, I'm sorry, yo, really. But I want to battle with you again. There was a movie. Okay. I'll be waiting for you at the Battle Cafe. Don't forget to come, yo. Yo, see you later. Congratulations on winning. Hold the thoughts. Let's check what I get here. Okay. 2 copies of Ankleamon and Starmon. Whatever. We look forward to seeing you again. Let me check my thing. Yeah, I remember a lot of those, like mid-2000s Marvel movies that came out. Like, they were not very good, right? I think the only ones people liked was, like, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man ones. Other ones were just random and no one liked them. Okay, 10 points for beating Submarimon. According to the achievement list, the next one is Pyramid City for the next gauntlet. Okay. And I've beaten Cody 6 times. I need to finish beating Davis 9 times for his one. Maybe I could try giving him a duel. That might work out. I don't know how many wins I have against him. I remember seeing the original Hulk movie in theaters. That one was kind of... I remember it being kind of stupid. Was he in Flame City? He probably is. Let's go check it out. X-Men Trilogy was okay. I never did see those. I heard people like them. Well, I heard people like the second one a lot. Did I switch games? Yeah, I did that about 40-ish minutes ago. Check out the cafe. I'm looking for Davis. Yeah, I remember I watched, like a handful of the first wave of Marvel MCU movies, and I watched the first 2 Avengers. They were alright. I had fun, but I just had no desire to keep up. It just felt overwhelming once they started adding a bunch of TV shows and streaming services into the mix. Do I have to use a certain deck for you? No, I don't. Okay, good. The X-Men Trilogy had a banger cast. Yeah, I heard people did really like the casting for that one, too. Should I still go red? I'm feeling red right now. Let's do it. Watched the first 2 Fantastic Four movies from the 2000s. They weren't very good. It's really funny how Chris Evans played Human Torch, and then he went on to become Captain America. Pretty funny. Otamamon. Yeah, but chat, go back to what I was saying before. I'm actually really liking that Daredevil show. Like, I'm actually really surprised. I thought it would have, like, a bunch of references that I wouldn't, like, get, but the only one reference to the, like, MCU was they just refer to, like, an incident in the first episode, which is just, you know, the Avengers movie where, you know, that wormhole over New York appeared. That's literally it. If you don't care about the MCU, you can just go into that show, like, blind. Wait, no, that's... I probably shouldn't phrase it that way. That wasn't meant to be a pun, you know, because Matt Murdock is blind. That was a poor choice of words, but they've been said. Yeah, I know this thing can double its power there, but... I can finish it off first with these, right? Yeah, I could just use the circle attack, so if that's the case, Biomon can just get buffed there. Dancing Meteor. Yeah, I might not even need to use it. What are they gonna pick? Oh, they're buffing themselves. Well, that's gonna be a waste because I'm gonna finish them. I'm gonna go for a random heal. Alright, I'll take it. I like reading DC comics, but I never really cared about the DC movies. Ba-ba. Let's go. Ironically, I think Daredevil was like the one thing I like never really read anything for, so it's kind of surprising how invested in the show I've gotten. Like, it's just so wild. Like, he doesn't even have superpowers. He's blind, but he just hears and smells everything in the air so well that it's like he just is superhuman just from that. The show makes it unbelievably amusing to watch, and somehow in not a goofy way. No, I think the best way to sum it up, I'm gonna sell my chat on the Daredevil show now. Disney give me money for getting that Disney Plus subscription, I guess. No. Is the first season even on that anymore? I don't even know. Champion levels boosted that. Spain special do that, but I could just suppress attack first, but that wouldn't kill. So if that's the case, I'll have to use pyrokinesis here and give myself a boost with a random top deck. But what was I saying? I think the thing that's fun about Daredevil is that because he's fighting, like, horrible people, like, you know, the mafia, like, human traffickers, stuff like that, it's one of those shows where it makes you hate every evil person on screen, and it feels so satisfying when they just get hit with something, that's just what's fun about it. It's just one of those kinds of shows. Pepper breath. Oop. He hits me for a good chunk of damage, unfortunately. But I get the strike first next turn, so I should probably finish him off. Ooh. Yep. Got him good. Super dead. That's right, Metal Greymon was the top deck I needed there. Okay, nothing here is gonna really help me out, so I'm just gonna say no and keep those in my hand. He's got a rookie, and he can't go into Greymon, so I have a chance to finish him off. He gets to strike first, actually. He can kill me, which is a problem. Own attack power is doubled, eh? Now, what I can do... I could take a risk and just use my counter attack either, or sorry, the white spell down there. And that would set me up to finish him off. Either way, someone else can just come in and clean up, because I can't one-shot him. Oh, hey. Damn it. Oh, he set counter attack. Oh, yeah, I got him. I win. He can't hurt me now. I should go back and watch some of the DC animated stuff. I did like Batman Beyond. I watched like the first dozen episodes and I just never got back to it. I should watch the original Batman animated too. Batman, cool. Oh, I need a little drink there. Getting parched. Talking about stuff. Okay, can keep this. No need to rack up, no need to digivolve because I'm armored. So I get to make first attack, and he can't heal this. Or stop triangle, so I can just press triangle and be guaranteed to hit him per game. Is he gonna pick a random top? Yep, he is. If that's the case, I should probably pick this and go for random heal just in case. Oh, hey, now I'm gonna super kill him. Super duper kill him. Let's go. Pyrokinesis. And that thing is obliterated. Just defeating a candle with fire. If you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Fire slowly kills the candle, not empowers it. I win. Oh, I hit the button immediately. I think I just skipped it before it could even show up. Oh, wait, I've only beaten him. This is the 4th time now. Dang, I've got a lot more KOs to get against him. Oh. Champion rank. Reach 50, rank 50 or higher on any partner. Well then, let me see how much that is worth. Okay, Davis needs to be beaten 9 times for his part, so I have to slowly chip away at that. 5 points for reaching rank 50 on any partner. Cool. 2 achievements today is pretty nice. Let's go to Pyramid City then. You're really strong. I'm impressed. But that was fun. Let's do it again. I should make a save after doing all that stuff, though. Let's do it. Save the game up to this point. There we go. Updating the save data, and everything will be absolutely fantastic. Super duper fantastic indeed, chat. All that, and I'm still not even 50% of the way through the achievement list. Still, it's nice to see my points go up. Okay. Right, I gotta press triangle for that. My brain keeps forgetting that old PlayStation games use triangle as a back button. It always throws me off. Go over here. Let's take a peek. I probably need to go to the cafe and talk to people to activate this. Yeah, I think you're new here, aren't you? No, you say deck data, so yeah, you're gonna show up in a little bit. I gotta talk to you first, I think. Wow, you're really strong. You'll do fine at the tower, I'm sure. Becoming a battle master is no dream. Does that mean the arena is open now? Maybe I need to beat TK again? Is there an achievement for him? Let's check. TK. I don't see his head on an icon. Oh, I already have it. Beat TK 6 times. Okay, yeah, I got it. That's strange, then. Why does he just show up here and just... I can't talk to him. It just says deck data. Do I gotta talk to everyone here? Digipark can be used by anyone. Yes. Feel the primal power. Maybe I have to beat TK again in another random duel. I always forget how this works, because this post-game is an absolute mess of, like, event activation. No one remembers what to do unless they're, like, the speedrunner. You know what? Let's play the blue deck. Let's play the blue deck for a little bit. Look at the way he's clutching that card. What are you doing, bro? You're gonna crumple that cardboard. The Wings of Hope. Now I get to play Mill. Put that down. And the Digivolve phase. Let's go. Ooh. Armor Digivolve to Pegasusmon. Good start for him. So, he can do up to 400. Cover HP 100. Boost own attack power by 100. If own level is lower, switch HP with opponents. Well, that won't do any good right now when our difference is only 30, but maybe next turn. What I could do... The benefit of Snow Agumon is that its weakest attack, or X is supposed to be the weakest, but for Snow Agumon, it's its best. Because there aren't many negates for X attack, so Snow Agumon kind of slips through the cracks sometimes. If we use this, we can get rid of some of their options. The goal of the blue deck, if you're not seeing it, is the blue cards to have less damage output, but higher HP. So I combine them with option cards to mill the opponent's deck. So the goal is to try and, like, stall them out and make them run out of resources. That's my plan with it anyway. It's fun. Star Shower. Speedrunning a card game sounds different. Yeah, people definitely do it, though. It can be fun to learn how to make the game your puppet. Ooh. Little chomp for you. He healed himself up a tiny bit, too. Hang on a second. If I switch our HP, then my own X attack will be enough to kill you. Yeah, that works out just fine, doesn't it? Okay, I'll keep this. I'll use you to rack up. So, if I use Freeze Beam, you've got no cards in your hand. And if own level is lower, switch HP with opponent. Well, rookie's lower than armor, so this gotta work. This has to work. Okay, nothing. Oh yeah, though, chat, I keep forgetting to mention this as well. On the topic of watching shows, I have also been watching movies. I've said this a few times. A friend of mine has been coming over, and we've been, like, watching some classic movies. We did, I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark for the first time, and last night, we watched Goofy Movie. Because this is my first time watching a Disney movie. It was fun. Just a silly little family thing, but it was fun to watch. It's one of those things that I probably would have liked if I grew up with it, but kind of a shame to hear that apparently that movie flopped hard on release in the theaters. It was just a silly little good feel-good family movie with Goofy and his son Max. And now that I've seen it, I'm also prepared for Kingdom Hearts, right? Now that I know Goofy's backstory, he can be my defender or whatever in Kingdom Hearts. He has a little shield, right? It's Donald, I think, has the little magic wand. Anyways, he digivolved, so I'm about to eat crap here. I did get a KO, at least. Okay, use Freeze Beam. And I suppose use this up so I can draw more cards and hopefully get a champ. If not, Patamon's the backup plan. That's all you need to know for Kingdom Hearts? Excellent. You want to talk about keeping up with the MCU? Well, if you want to play Kingdom Hearts, you need to beat all of Final Fantasy VII and understand the plot of Goofy Movie. That's the only way you can keep up. Is that the one with the idol? You talked about Powerline? Yeah, he's the rock star that Max likes. Ooh. It was funny, after we watched it, my friend couldn't remember Powerline's name. He's like, what was he called again? Livewire? I'm like, no, man, it was Powerline. They said it the whole movie. In the prep phase, I did not draw a champ, so I'll just have to keep stalling. That's okay. I will throw you in there, though. First attack belongs to me. I can keep stalling this by using the heals. I got the HP. Unfortunately, I'm not getting my mill cards. I'm just getting my blue rookies all together. Great shuffle job. You know what was weird to realize? Goofy Movie came out in 1995. That movie is like over 30 years old. Does that make you feel old, chat? When that movie released, 30 years before that was 1965. Just think about that. Feel the wrinkles forming on your face. I was in diapers when that movie came out. Okay, a little chunk of damage on me. Old. And also from watching it, I do feel sad about Disney shutting down their 2D animation thing. Some of those backgrounds were so nice. Especially like the opening musical number. There were just so many unique character designs that only show up for a split second through that whole sequence. It was actually pretty impressive. Well, I'm not a dark card, so I'm okay. They get to strike first, but I will be okay. Do I use this up to make sure I can draw an extra card? I think I should, because I need to be sure I draw a champion to go into. That's my plan right now. Oh, wasted your Digivolve card. Nice. It was good for me. Yeah. It's okay, chat. We're all old. We're all just super duper old. Floating on by, playing PS1 games, playing our Pokemans, hugging our plushies. Let's just vibe and try to survive. In another 30 years, the Goofy movie will be 60 years old, and then we can just cry ourselves to a grave. Oh, there we go. Finally a champ. I'm flubbing my words, but you get what I mean. Okay, I need 40 DP to go into this thing. No need to rack up. And now that I've done that... Circle is doubled. I can't KO it still, because it has coverage for Circle. So I'll just use Water Shock. It hasn't drawn an ultimate to go... No, wait, no, it can go into an ultimate. The Magna Angemon. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep milling them. That's the plan. Misfire. That's another card gone for them. Ooh, boy. Goofy movie is one of your top 6 Disney soundtracks, the others being Little Mermaid, Lion King, Tarzan, Hercules, and Aladdin in some order. Yeah, I've just never seen any of those, dang. I should sometime. Whoop. Just a little chunk of damage, we're okay. Seedramon just looks like a little wiggly worm there. They get to make first attack. They're gonna Digivolve out of this. Couldn't finish him in time. Well, now they're the one that's gonna stall me. If I keep spamming Mind Freezer, I can potentially lock them out of their strongest move, assuming they don't pick Triangle or X instead. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I should have used this. This would have locked them out of Digivolving. I didn't even think about that. Kagamon never really comes up, so... Oh, well. KO Digimon revives. Well, let's hope they try to be greedy and go for the Gate of Destiny. What do we got? Misfire? Ooh. Just lowered all their attack power. So even if they picked a different one, we're safe. Let's find out. Look at that goofy-ass model. It's so tiny. Okay, it went for their weakest one. Shockingly. Only did 180. I do have one thing I could potentially do. I could try to Digivolve into an ultimate myself. 17 cards in the deck, and I just used up Zudomon. Omnimon would be in my deck then. Own attack power is halved, recover 500 HP. Opponent's attack power is halved. Yeah, I can stall him a little bit with this. I suppose I could use you to rack up then. Patamon is the backup plan. Top decking. I lose 50 damage in exchange for 50. Ooh, nice. They keep top decking useless cards, so they're milling themselves for me. Ooh, boy. Unleash the beast. Let's see if they pick circle after this. Ooh, look at that little icy animation. Oh, they did! They picked it! Okay, we got a free turn out of this. That's good. Nope, they got rookies. They're gonna run out of cards. Pretty sure Magna Angemon will be their last one. Okay. I'm gonna press Mind Freezer again, and I'm gonna send in my Seadramon to cover the damage of the other ones. Wait, Tentomon doesn't have an effect, right? Yeah, he wasted it. So once again, we're making sure he hits nothing. My goal isn't to kill him. I'm first gonna make him run out of resources and then kill it, because that way he can't send in any other backup. And if I can get my other ultimate out, that would be fantastic. Oh, nice, he used Circle again. I'm pretty sure I have another ultimate in my blue deck. I've already used up Zudomon during a top deck effect. If I'm wrong, I'm probably screwed. Oh, there it is, Omnimon. Need 60 to get into it. Okay, so let's rack up with you. Chat, I might actually get into Omnimon. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Okay, once again. I'm gonna press Mind Freezer to completely block his strongest attack, the 770. And so the most he can do is 570 if he picks Triangle. It's annoying he's got this. So we're gonna go ahead and use... Discard 2 cards from their online deck and 1 from their hand. Ah. Didn't get the revive. This is going good. This is going good. Okay, we're gonna find out. Just slowly chipping away at him. That's the blue deck strategy. You gotta play blue decks very slowly. He keeps falling for it. He keeps picking the strongest. Wow. Except for that first one where he picked X. Oh, hang on. He's got no more cards. His DP is useless now. So you're attacking first. I just press Mind Freezer. And then on my next turn, I can go into Omnimon and I could probably obliterate him. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. Use a support card. No, I don't need to. He's wasting Tentomon. He has no backup Digimon now. Except for that revive. I'll probably draw a mill to get rid of that, though, before he dies. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. That was out of tune, I'm sorry. Oh, he went for the X. 370. That still hits decently. Yeah, I gotta say, I've been pretty into the card games today. It's really nice to have this back. Maybe next week I can do the same. Just have a card game day of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon. Okay, here we go. End the prep phase. 20 for you. It's time. Chat, look how much HP it has. 2,420. Holy moly! Transcendent Sword, Garuru Cannon, double shot. I press triangle, and this is gonna obliterate him. He's got nothing left to discard, though. Okay, I'm gonna pick Garuru Cannon because the blue one is meant to use the cannon more. That's why it does more damage. I get the strike first. There is no way he can win, even if he hits me over and over and revives now. I'm gonna try and top deck my other junk card to mill his hand, though. Oh. I just lowered my own attack power with that, but that's fine. That gives me more time to get my mill strat. Oh, look at that model. That's cool. Let's see the animation. Garuru Cannon. Oh, man. He kind of... The camera angle kind of blocks him a bit there, but still. Ooh. Oh, hey, I remember using that attack a lot in Hacker's Memory. When he summons the gate and just opens it for a frickin', like, holy blast. That's cool. So once again, we get to do that. If that's the case, I should probably use... Let's try using the sword one, because I have Patamon to double the damage for it. Is he gonna use that? Is he gonna use the thing to heal him, though? Yeah, he's gonna. That's annoying. Revive is set. You ready, chat? This is like the first time I played the Omnimon card in this deck. Excalibur. Whoa! Even though he's just a little tiny model there, though some of those animations go cool. Whoa! That looks so badass. Unfortunately, he's gonna revive. That was sick. I like the POV camera angle of that. However, he's gonna revive. Ultimate level win. He comes back with 1,000. Darn it! And now I draw the mill card. Yep, I was trying to wait for this card to get rid of it in his hand, but whatever. Okay. No need to rack up. Guru Cannon, which just hit him for more damage. He literally has no cards left, so I'm just playing with my food now. I may as well just use this to heal me up, because it literally won't matter. The 200 he gets won't matter. Just because I'm paranoid, somehow I'll miss menu and die. Nice sword. Here's mine. Ooh. Rue Cannon. The way he holds the cannon kind of blocks his face, so it kind of doesn't look as cool. Here comes the gate. Omnimon ready to kill. I can't really see the color of the cape that well. Okay, well, I guess I may as well just use the sword again to finish him. I'm gonna get 2 ultimate level wins too, aren't I? May as well use Vmon to boost me up. More junk. All my mill cards were at the bottom of my deck. That's really annoying and ironic. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Look, look. Excalibur. He's using his sword first. 740. Ooh. That looks so cool. Yeah. Yeah, the red on his cape looks so faded. It doesn't stick out very well. Dang. That was a really long and drawn-out duel, though, I have to say. Like, that took forever, and I'm not even sure beating him actually unlocks the thing I want. What do we got? Alright. I feel like I kind of deserve more, but whatever. Whatever. More cards I don't need for that, too. What you got, bro? What you got? You gonna tell me anything new? Just as I thought, you got great skills and power. You're gonna go far. Hey, I need you to gain more experience. Can we battle again? I'll be waiting for you. Nope, he still doesn't do anything. Why? Why is he like that? Is, like, the arena open? I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to someone else in a different city before it works. Anyway, I should make a save after that duel, though. Let's do it. Hydrate, don't mind if I do. Ooh. Right over file 1. Yes, sirree. With that little fella saving the game. Ugh. Finished updating the data on the memory card. No. Maybe I have to talk to people in a different city before it opens up the arenas there. I don't know. Back out. What about Sky City? Is Angelwomon there? Let's have a look. Nope, she's like unevolved here too. I will continue to Digivolve. Don't think it's over between you and me just because you won once or twice. If Angemon is just there, then maybe I can just press the extra arena at that city. It's so weird that he won't talk to me, though. Maybe if I go to the one before it, there's people to talk to here? I'll check. Nope, looks the same here. Thanks for everything. Please battle me at the arena or the cafe. I'll be waiting for you. Well, I gotta rack up the wins anyway, so I can just attempt the extra arena and see if it works for Pyramid City. And normally you gotta talk to somebody and then they're like, oh, the extra arena is reopened, and because there's different people there. Let me double check. Yeah, nothing there still. Alright, let's pick it and go for it then. You sure you want to enter the extra arena? If it's just the normal one anyway, we still earn stuff for doing this, so it's not a big deal. Baronmon. Okay. You want to begin the real battle? Okay, he's not saying anything different, so this is just a normal duel. The last one I finished was the Igloo City Submarimon battle. If you're able to find a guide or something, Minor, you can let me know. Pick red deck as well. Oh, I lost to him a couple times before, did I? Or no, he beat me once. I misread that. Ooh, he got junk. Either way, again, good rewards. We're trying to get the drops. We're trying to get the XP. Everything is a grind in this post-game, so every little bit helps. Boost up with you. You can send my X to 0, no effect on you. If I use Pepper Breath, I can fish for an attack boost to see if I can one-shot him. No, that won't be enough, even if I get a plus 300. I'll go for it anyway. Ooh, he got a boost. Oh no, he has enough to kill with a circle attack. No, wait, no he doesn't. I saw my stuff go down, so that must mean he picked his X. We're safe. We're safe. I can finish him next turn, probably, maybe. Pepper Breath. Down to 20. Yeah, I pressed Earthshaker. Easy as heck. Little Agumon is A-okay, though. Yeah, he's got his ultimate. Can't do anything, so he's just racking up with it. He can strike first. Change O's specialty and attack first. Okay. So what I can do is I can just use up my small heal to make sure I survive. Even if he gets himself a boost. Oh, thank you for the bits there, friend. Appreciate it. Throwing this in so I should buy a booster pack? I'd hope so. Booster packs would be nice right now. Gotta get back to work. Have a good one. Sadly, I got a few other things to worry about before I can buy more cards, but believe me, I want that shiny cardboard soon. For now, the video games will hold me over. Oh, and I missed, because he blocked me. But hold up. It's Ankleamon, Digimon, Submarimon. The guide suggests your next opponent should be Zudomon, then Joe, then Pyramid City. Wait, really? Zudomon is supposed to show up along with Joe. Oh. So if I go back to Igloo City, I wonder if they'll spawn. Ooh. Either way, I can Digivolve here. Rack up, Digivolve into you. It's actually been a while since I bought physical Pokemon cards, because the scalping stuff just got so bad, you can't get anything. I kind of just, like, gave up for a long while, because I wanted to save up a little money anyway. I still think I'd probably love having actual, like, the new Digimon cards physically, though. I can attack first, but that won't be able to do anything. I guess Meteor Wing is totally safe to check, then. We're top decking. And I can also throw in that little heal. Okay. Saw a notification on my phone. I was worried it was another alert or something. Just wanted to check. Anyways, though, thank you for the bits there, friends. Ooh, appreciate it a lot. Meteor Wing. Go for the last. I love how Bergermon's face just looks like it's literally melted off. It looks so uncomfortable. But hey, it's a fiery bird, so I guess it makes sense. Moltres wish it could be that melted. Ooh, still nothing to Digivolve into. If I press Meteor Wing, I defeat them. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, once I'm done this arena attempt, I guess I'll go back to Igloo City and see what happens. Use the support and see what happens. Alert, I will boop you. No, you will not. There's a new Pokemon card shop in your city. Makes you want to give it a try, but haven't played in years. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to buy a bunch of new stuff to get into it, but from what I understand, Pokemon's like a lot less expensive to get into than like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. But I think all card games, even casually, can be a little expensive to get into at first. Ooh. There you go. He's dead. I was mainly just collecting, though. I don't really have many people to play with. I wish I did, though. Chat, if there was a Pokemon, if there was a proper, like, Pokemon card video game that didn't suck, we could probably play that together, but we can't right now. Okay. Triangle power can get boosted after that. I think I'll just keep everything I got. Can't Digivolve out of you either, sucker. They have a counter for triangle. That's annoying. If I double my attack power with Meteor Wing, I think I win. Yeah, I do. Oop. And that's game. Specialty change. First attack is set. They can attack me first, but it's not going to help them win. Yeah, there is still the Game Boy Pokemon TCG game. I'm probably going to do that, play that on stream for the first time sometime in the future. That probably would be a fun one to get into for card games. Maybe once I'm more wrapped up with this and Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force, I should say. It'll be fun. I heard it's not too long. I think it also is considered a quick and decently easy retro achievement set. Anyways, Baronmon defeated. What do we got? A little bit of points. Take them, take them. Full set of those too. I haven't fused stuff for a while because I just don't care at the moment. Ooh, you beat me. I couldn't do a thing. You're strong. I must get serious from now on. I'll use my Digi-Egg of Hope. Again, also green. So red's probably for the best for taking them out. Free yourself from uncertainty. Yeah, press the red deck. The Great Hope. Second turn. He's making the card float before him. Game isn't long. The second TCG Game Boy is a bit longer. Okay. I always wondered why they didn't try making more of those. Like, didn't like those games do well? They didn't even bother translating the second one. Gonna have to change all cards. I drew crap. No, they didn't. Oh, they did poorly? That's unfortunate. Okay, and the preparation phase. Yes. Need 40 for you. But I could use Muchamon and immediately go into Flarizamon. Yeah, I think I will. Then I can use Greymon, boost my power, and one-shot Pegasusmon. Yes, I can. Blaze Buster. Oof. You know, now that I'm wondering about it, has anyone ever made, like, ROM hacks of the Pokemon TCG games that adds, like, more cards? I feel like maybe that could be, like, there'd be a scene for that, but I don't know. Probably would be very difficult. There are hacks, actually. Ooh, nice. Yes, and there's a hack and it has an RA set as well. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I should give those a look sometime then. Once I play the base game, of course. Defeated. Ooh, only ultimates in your hand there. Look at you go. Oh, that's what they're doing. For some reason, my brain didn't register they were going to do that. It was pretty obvious. So, if that's the case, they can use 770 and just absolutely murder me. So, I'm probably going to die. Yep, I'm just going to have to accept that. Basically the same game, but with some new cards. Fair enough. Ooh, hey, the heal will let me live. I might have a chance here. Since I'll get to strike first next turn, I could probably land the finishing blow. I just gotta survive his big heavy hit if he goes for it. The Gate of Destiny. Whoop. I lived. What? 770. Okay. Now, if I could just get an attack boost, I can land the finishing blow. Okay, that'll work. Don't really need to rack up, so let's do this. The only thing that could ruin this is him pressing some annoying top deck, but if I press circle and use the power attack chip, this should kill him. He's not picking any support. Okay, good, good, good. Misfire. Look at that. We're winning! Ooh, pardon me. I'm just doing a teeny tiny stretch here. Holy crud. I keep feeling like some sweat on my forehead because like it is so hot and humid today. It rained a ton yesterday, but now it's just so humid it feels gross. I can't wait for autumn weather, chat. I've been moaning about it all week, but I can't wait. Ultimate level win. Okay, Palmon. 500 on you. You're not going to be able to warp Digivolve. Can discard the Magna Angemon in order to get my attack down to 0. They can strike first, though. So what I could do is press Blaze Buster and use my own disc there to make them do nothing. High-speed disc, yeah. Are they going to use it? Yeah, okay, we're both just going to have a wash here and discard from our hands. But this doesn't matter because they get first strike, but next turn I get first strike, so that means I'm gonna be the one that kills. Come on. Triangle attack misses, circle attack misses. This game is so oddly satisfying. Okay. In the prep phase. No need, no need. First strike belongs to me. Press Blaze Buster, and that's game. Assuming they don't top deck a priority or heal. They're not going to even attempt to top deck anything. I don't know why they're doing that. So I just use no support, and that's it. Ooh. Boppo. This little arena gauntlet is giving me stuff. It's not a big deal at all. Ooh, hang on. I could also look into some other achievements. I did want to play card games a bit longer tonight, but we kind of had some stuff delaying the stream at the start of the afternoon. It wasn't my fault. It's a little annoying, but let me check here. Let me check. Yeah, I haven't seen Joe once. Huh, where the heck is he? Great Hope defeated. All circle attack win, ultimate level win, 19. I'll take these wins as well. Another XVmon, if I feel like using those sometime. Who's left? I think there's one more for this. Amazing, I saw not a hint of evil in you. Your pure spirit is sure to bless you with more victories. But I'll digivolve to my ultimate level, Magna Angemon, to challenge you again. There's the fella that was sitting there in the arena. I'm Magna Angemon, I bring order to this world. My power of light will destroy all evil card tamers. Wait a second. If he's here like this... Have I fought him before? Maybe this is actually what I'm supposed to do. Hang on. Does it say win or lose against him? Let me check. Keep pressing red. Yeah, he is new. Wait a second. Wait. So he shows up in the cafe, and I can't talk to him, and they don't tell me that the arena changed. I'm just supposed to go through the 2 battles that I've already done, and he's just here for me to fight for the first time. Well, okay then. Thank you for the resub there, Xanaron. Okay, I was... Whatever. This post-game drives me nuts. Maybe in an older stream, I may have activated the extra arena and just forgot. Who knows? PS1 Digimon being cryptic? Yes. An absolute unknown thing we've never seen before. Well, if I beat him, I get my Chivo and can move on, so let's do it. Here I was thinking we actually had to find Joe. Own attack power is halved to recover 500. If specialty is nature or darkness, his attack goes to 0. Who's his? Who's he? They got a triangle counter. Now they can't hurt me too much, but I can Pepper Breath and boost that by 300. Depends on what they go for. What are you gonna go for, Salamon? Nothing. You might die. You're gonna suffer. Ooh, they went for counter and they wasted their champ draw. Look at that flopping puppy. Oh, there's definitely a lot of Digimon I can do over the next year. Well, no need to worry about Digimon being not present on the channel for too long again anyway. Mr. Streamer has to keep up impossible levels of variety. Am I doing Digimon World 2? Yeah, I've talked about that on this series as well. I want to play that sometime. I know it's going to be a massive grind, but you know what? I kind of want a PS1 RPG like that on my list. I can only play Digimon World 1 so many times until I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should try the second one on stream. Same, yeah, get to World 3 as well someday. I suppose I could just use you to rack up. Don't need that. Ooh, forced to discard. They lose their heals. Ooh, looks like they can go into a champ. Now you can do 400. You got first strike. If I go for Pepper Breath and I boost myself with this... Trying to go to real Metal Greymon probably be too cumbersome for this fight. Yeah, if I do this, I can finish him off when I get my turn and strike first. Let's do it. I've talked quite a bit about it, but yeah, I will play Digimon World 2 and World 3 on the stream someday. Someday. Games take a bit to get through. They're fun, though. Not to worry, you will have plenty of background noise from your favorite anime robot boy. Holy Rod of Darkness. I'm gonna try and see if I can get to sleep earlier, though, so I can make sure I start the stream on time. All those delays earlier today drive me a little bit batty. Okay, he's damaged. He's damaged. A reminder, chat, tomorrow we're going to be playing spooky games. I'm going to play the Don't Escape games and Deep Sleep trilogy. So we're going to have, like, some classic spooky point-and-click stuff. And then on Thursday, I'm going to finish the Pokemon Ruby randomizer. Okay. I suppose I could just go into a champ like this in the preparation phase. I already have enough DP, so I could just do it. Give myself the chance to just... Oh, do that. What if I'm not your favorite anime robot boy? Well, I will be. You can't block circles, so I guess I'll play it safe and press that in case they heal. Ooh, they get first strike with that. Just have to do that then. Of course I'll be your favorite, chat. I'm everyone's favorite, right? With how much streaming I'm gonna do over the next month, I better be. Or else. Okay. The proportions on Angemon's body always look so funny to me. Like, you just know that, like, he was modeled so, like, he could kind of... He was modeled keeping in mind the top-down perspective of Digimon World 1. So his model was meant to kind of look goofy. Because he had to follow around the player character and not be too large. So it's so funny when they just kind of take those Digimon World 1 models and put them in like that. Do they still have goofy proportions like that in Digimon World 2? Be curious. If I use Meteor Wing, you die. Unless they use Eat Up HP. My specialty is those. Yeah, these don't matter at all. I could also just use this or triangle and buff myself like that, but that wouldn't be enough if they went Eat Up HP, so who cares? Just push a button. In World 2, they used the same models. They made new models in 3. Okay. Actually, yeah, this game, the game I'm playing right now literally came out after Digimon World 2. Why am I even asking this? Of course, if they made new models, they would have just used them for this game. Poison Ivy. Slightly booped, but we're okay. Get Fire Flap, sucker. It does the Luigi taunt as it falls to its death. Yeah, Omnimon has its right proportions, but Angemon just looks like that because they recycled it from Digimon World 1. Ooh. But wait a second, Magna Angemon wasn't in Digimon World 1. I guess they needed to keep the proportions for consistency from Digivolving? I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Ooh, just enough attack win. Nice. Good gains. Suka's Curse. Divine Justice. Nice, we got it. That's another one. The light in your heart is so bright. I saw absolutely no signs of doubt in the way you battle. This is what led you to victory. Help me keep order in this world. I'm sure you'll spread your light to future opponents. I wish you good luck. Got a green pack. Wow, 3 basic green rookies. What a ripoff. What an absolute ripoff. This is like start of the game garbage right here. I don't even need these. That's terrible. That's the worst, like, prize pack I've ever gotten. Look forward to seeing you again. Major tip, don't defeat Izzy. He will mess with the fusions. Yeah, I remember hearing something about that last time. So, yeah, let me just leave Izzy alone, and hopefully I won't forget. Forget it all. Hang on. Let me see if Joe spawned. Come on. What we got? You show up in the cafe yet? No, Matt's there, though. No, Matt shows up there. Joe must show up somewhere else. I'm not sure where, though. Let me take a tiny peek here. Let me refresh my retro achievement page. 49%. Oh, I am so unbelievably close to just... I'm so close. Of getting 50%. The next one seems to be defeat Angelomon in the final match of Sky City or Extra Arena. And after the Sky City Extra Arena, it seems that, like, I can fight Magnamon in the Flame City Extra Arena, the gold evolution of Vemon. Ooh. Wait, Seraphmon eventually shows up at Pyramid City? Dang, that was one of my best Digimon in Hacker's Memory. Kind of want to see his model in this game, dang. So taking a peek here. Trying to think of what else I can get here. Some of these challenge achievements for beating, like, the Season 1 characters are ridiculous. Imperial Dramon in the finals, Flame City Extra Arena. There's still so many of these arenas that I've already done. I have to, like, beat them with a new boss later on. It's kind of absurd. Hang on a second, though. I'm trying to find one thing. Can I battle Kari in the Sky City Arena, right? I know I saw her icon around here somewhere, but I can't find it anymore, and it's driving me nuts. Where is she? I can't see her anymore. She had an icon, and now it's just gone, and I'm losing my mind. I don't see it anymore. Maybe I already beat Kari enough times after all. Boo. That's how it goes. I guess you should try going to Sky City. Thank you for the resub, Mina. Welcome. The achievement list just looks like a mess on my end because there's so many of them. I know I saw an icon for Kari, so there's probably one for beating her a certain amount of times, but I can't, like, find it. It's just, like, lost in the sea of these things. Reach 500 total wins. That one's gonna happen eventually. Davis seems to require, like, the 9 wins. We've already been over that one. No, I don't see it. Have I beaten Matt? I have beaten Matt, but his achievement requires you to Requires you to get a fever bonus against him. I don't actually know what that means. Or no, sorry. Oh, yeah, she's here now. Perfect. Yep, okay, the extra, a deck, or extra arena is just open for her. We may as well just go do that right now. You have anything to say? You're totally strong. I'm not as advanced as you are. Can I challenge you to a match sometime? Good luck. Well, well, well. Yeah, Matt has, a 3-partner bonus arena, which sounds like a pain in the ass to do, so I'm not doing that right now. We're gonna go to the extra arena here, and this is what's gonna open things up. That's right. The first match is against, Nefertimon. Okay. There's an achievement for reaching rank 75 on one of the partners. Dang. Just trying to... No, I can't see the Kari icon anymore. I know I saw it. I'm sorry, it's making me lose my mind. The revolution of light is near. I'm begging someone to look at the achievement list and tell me if there's one for Kari, because I do not see it. I literally cannot see it no matter how hard I look right now. Divine Monster Deck. There's an icon for every human character, but I cannot for the life of me find one for Kari. It's like she just like, it's like someone just like erased her when I wasn't looking. Once again, we got Palmon. Counterattack, attack seconds. If own HP is less, okay. Well, everything here's got more, so it doesn't really matter what I put in. Put that in. Could just put in Pepper Breath. Let's see what what support option they pick. Oh, they're going for that. Yeah, I thought so. That's the case. I'm just gonna press top deck and see what happens. You know what I've noticed so far about today? Oh, okay, that's useless. I'm sorry, I just kind of choked a little bit. That sucks. I've noticed I haven't really been using the partner armored evolutions today. I've barely drawn them when I can actually play them. That's like the exact opposite of what usually happens in these streams. Fever bonus means only one attack type. No, there's a specific bonus for that that's literally called the same attack bonus. Like one attack bonus. Like all circle win, all triangle win type thing. What do you got? If opponent's HP is 1,000, opponent's HP is halved. If specialists or specialties are the same, boost attack power by 200, recover HP by 400. Well then. Okay. They super healed. And they could probably kill me. I could really use a heal. Oh, you didn't give me the heal. You did not. Okay, I'm gonna eat crap now, chat. I'm about to taste the floor. We are getting super smacked around now. There's no way around it. The winner is them. The winner is them, and we are gonna sit here and suffer for it. Super suffer. I noticed there's an achievement for getting all cards from Wizardmon's enchantments. Maybe I didn't use every password from him now. Probably have to look into that later. It's not a big deal. We're not 100%ing the set today, so we could just we're just still chipping away at it, having fun. I can go into Greymon. Hang on. Rack up with you, Digivolve into Greymon. I almost never get to use Greymon because I cost 40 to go into. I could use Nova Blaster. I shouldn't use this because if I go over 1,000, they can hit me with this stupid thing. So I'll press Nova Blast, and I'm going to try and top deck and fish for a heal. Or, sorry, not a heal, a boost. Oh, yeah, they're calling my bluff here. If I top deck this and I get a heal card, I'm going to suffer badly for it. Do I take the risk? Yes, I am. Oh, hey. Well, it's funny because their effect resolves before mine is revealed, so even if I got a heal, it actually would have been safe, which is pretty funny. Oh, boy. Taking a little bit. Taking just a teeny bit. You know what's funny? Looking at the list right now, some of the achievements that I've just never unlocked at all yet are the ones for having, like, every cards from the card list for each section. Let me see. I just don't have them. Have at least one copy of each card from the Rare Collection, Darkness Collection, Nature Collection. Yeah, just have at least one of each card from the Fire Collection, cards number 0 to 33. There's only 33 red cards in the game. That does not feel right. That does not feel right at all. I must be missing like 1 or 2 from each one, and they're probably just all gonna start popping later. I guess it's safe to Nova Blaster and use my heal, so let's do that. Couldn't I have just healed then? Nah. It would have been flip face up, so I would have suffered for it. Okay, they're using that thing. Misfire. Yeah, there's not a huge list of Digimon actually in the game, just a good amount of cards here. Time to boop and loop. It's gonna blast me a little bit. Yeah, and give them a little Nova Blaster too. No blinking animations. They got none of those. None of that here. First kill for me. We're still only on the first one of the gauntlet. Look at all those heals. Okay, sure, game, sure. Not gonna rack up with you. I could just keep spamming heals to keep Greymon in the game, and this will be stupid good. They can block my circle attack, though, which is a pain. So I gotta use Great Antler and use the heal. This will keep us alive. This will keep us going. I don't really need to stall to go into an ultimate. I should be okay without it, but eh. Rocking Stone. Ooh, hit for 500. Can't keep this up for too long. I mean, I do get to hit first next time, so I can heal and not take damage from her. She's got 80 DP, but you can't Digivolve out of armor like that, so we good. Okay. Great Antler again. Vmon is showing up way too late. Every time I shuffle this deck, it apparently is just in the bottom half. This is gonna be fine. So freaking satisfying. Super satisfying. He a big dino. Hear him roar. What's the buff now? Still just champion level win. I can't... Wait, they don't have a champ to go into. Oh, holy moly, I can actually rip them apart. If level is below opponent, their power becomes 0. Ah, that's a problem. If they use that, I can't kill them. So if that's the case, I guess I'll just have to do this and keep stall healing. Wait, did they not pick? Oh, they didn't pick. Okay, I win. They just didn't use it for some reason. The amount of times I've seen a Palmon in like the past like 5 duels has been absurd. Everyone just seems to have this. 40. Look at the Greymon roar. Do the roar. That's game for the first one, so the third one should be the Angelwomon fight I'm trying to get to. This is actually pretty good achievement progress today. Usually I earn like 1 or 2. I think the last time I played this I earned a good amount as well. I feel like we're reaching the part of the post game where if you like I have enough cards to just kind of go for it if I play smartly. Your power is meant to usher in the new era. There's no time to fool around. You must follow your destiny but you must win the next battle before you can move on. I will predict your future with my Digi-Egg of reliability. What is this again? Tylomon, that's right. A blue and green deck. Once again, I think the red deck is probably the best one to deal with these cards today. A lot of the opponents, the stall tactics wouldn't have worked on them as well. Hang on. I'm just doing a tiny little stretch here. Oh, sorry. Did I miss a hydrate and posture check? I think I did. I may have. Mayhaps. Send in the Agumon. In the Digiball phase? Yes, I will. Omnimon. You need 40 to go into, and this is an ultimate Marine Angemon. If I use Pepper Breath and I boost it with the attack chip, that will KO it exactly enough damage. And I've got backup heals to stop me as well. We're good, we're good. What does Tylo actually mean? Genuine question. Because I don't think I know. Please don't be a heal. Please don't be a heal. They just dotted me. They just dotted me! That's not fair. That's not nice. How could they? Electric Thread. Could be spitting. And you spitting back with that pepper. Unfortunately, yeah, it didn't do very much. His little dot card just sent me down to 0 attack, and my chip just boosted it back up. What does that do? If both players use the same attack, opponent's attack becomes 0. Okay. Now, in this case, what I can do, I can rack up and Digivolve into Flareezamon to heal my problems. I get first strike. This just functions as an extra heal. Can just press Blaze Buster for KO. Pick something. Okay, they're going for a heal. That means they're gonna live at 30 HP, which is a pain in the ass. I could heal myself, or I could top deck and just hope for a damage boost to try and KO it right now before they Digivolve next turn. I'm gonna fish for that. I'm gonna go for it. Ah, I got the triangle boost. Oh well. No way I would have bet on that being the case. This is a pain. Don't think you can ever get Tylomon as a partner Digimon in this game. Does it just not work out that way? I know the Digi-Eggs are finicky, apparently, depending on your partner choices. Wouldn't shock me if there's just no combination that lets you use that. Ah, they're gonna Digivolve out of it now. That's a pain. Well, now they can kill me. I can heal to stall at least one hit and hit them for damage. I might be able to KO it next turn, but Flareeza will almost be dead. In any Digimon game, don't think you can get Tylomon. I mean, I barely remember that. I don't even recognize it as a thing. It's just kind of there, right? Misfire. Hello, friend. Welcome to the stream. This is your first time here. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube VODs enough to show up, presumably. Oof. Now, what's Angemon doing? He's hitting us with the Hand of Fate. We're gonna cry. He punched with it. Blaze Buster. Ironically, I think if I could open with Vmon, I'd just go Flame Dramon. This would rip things apart, too. Just much more quickly. You like the Pocket Mirror VODs? That's nice. I like Pocket Mirror as a game, too. That's one of the ones I wanted to replay a lot, because I haven't done a playthrough with that since I became the VTuber. The sequel, or I guess prequel, Little Goody Two Shoes would also be fun to do again. No, I should save this right here. I heard the devs have another big game in the works. I think it was called, like, Hell Maiden, but I haven't, like, been paying too much attention. I'll check it out when it's out. I should really pay closer attention to some indie games. A Pocket Mirror is always good. I love to revisit that one every few years. And now that it's got, like, that remake on Steam, that's another good one to play again. I guess I got the heal. It can't kill me. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah, he's gonna halve my damage. So I guess I'll just use this to keep myself afloat. Oof. The alt armor digi-evolutions are pretty uncommon to see at all, despite there being some pretty cool ones. Yeah, I remember being, like, weirded out just to see, like, what was it, like, Shadramon? And that one's Wormmon using the Digi-Egg of Courage. I wasn't even aware that was a thing. I was like, what? I think people said that a lot of them are actually, like, from the manga. Like, they didn't even show up in the anime in some way. I don't know how it all works. I'm probably completely wrong and misremembering for all I know. Oh, they drew another heal. Oh, great. Now they can shut me down to 0 with the Coral Charm. Well, ain't this fun? Ain't this fun? All of the O2 partners have armor digi-evolutions for all Digi-Eggs, really? But not all of them have made it into, like, every form of media, though, right? That's cool. I kind of want to see them all. Ooh. Misfire. Okay. I'm gonna finish them now. They're gonna damage me, but I'm gonna finish them. That sounds so funny. What does, like, Armadillomon look like with the Digi-Egg of Courage, or, the Digi-Egg of Friendship? Do they have, like, a fire and electric form? Ooh. Blaze Buster. Finally, the Angels defeated. It's what we've all been waiting for. Vmon X Hope is awesome. Sagittarimon. Okay, I'll have to look up some of these. I keep forgetting to, like, do that. I've only seen, like, a few of them. Not seen every possible combination. Okay. What am I doing? I'm not going to be able to Digivolve out of this. I get first strike, so I'm going to stay in and let Flareezamon attack. Uh-oh. Okay, they got Tylomon. And they have a triple damage attack for fire types. Great. So what I can do, depending on what they choose for their support option... Striking first wouldn't do much. It's probably best, more safe, to use the high-speed disc, actually. Digi-eggs are elementally themed, so courage will always be fire, etc. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And hello, friend. Thank you, Ruby, there, for the raid. Welcome. Getting a lot of random raids lately. Appreciate it. Ooh. Hope you had a good stream, and welcome to Digimon Fun Time. I just realized when I glance over to see the notification, I didn't actually see what support effect they chose. What did they get? Everything is squishy. Yes, it is. I think my character's face looks pretty squishy, too. Oh, it was Salamon, so that's useless. Oh, wait, I think I can finish this now if they don't... If they don't choose this, I might be fine. I'll put this in as a backup plan. Press Blaze Buster. It's all up to what they choose right here. Please don't pick the coral. They picked the coral. Okay. So the only thing I can do here is pick this up. You're also a VTuber themed around Digimon. Nice, nice. I'm not too deep in Digimon games, but like my chat knows, I've been playing a bunch of Hacker's Memory, or just beat all of Hacker's Memory, I should say. I'm just getting back into this to grind retro achievements. I definitely know a lot more Pokemans than I know Digimans. Oof. At least I got a small amount of damage. Ooh, what the heck? That little missile looked like a Kirby enemy. You guys see that? Oh, you're playing Digimon World 1. Digimon World 1. My nemesis. Have you made it to Monochromon shop yet? If not, have fun. If you've already done it, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I have to discard this whole hand. I can't play these. Dang, no partner. Okay, I'll throw in you. Okay, they've got that. Might be best to just go into another Flariza then. Save Bergermon as a priority effect. They can't shut down my attack power for good, so what I can do is... If I use my heal, even if they use the X attack, I win. Yeah, I got this. Or wait, no, I haven't even gotten a second KO yet. What the hell am I saying? Fishing for Seadramon? Yeah, Seadramon. Seadramon makes me so sad. I almost raged it last time, because I always forget the trick to doing it. It's very finicky. Fishing in that game is just a little bit of a mess. Fishing is always hit or miss for every game. Oh boy. All you know about Digimon is the anime. I barely remember the anime. I caught bits and pieces of it airing here in Canada. Monochromon took 3 tries. Oh. I remember the last time I did that, I think that playthrough I did last year, chat. I want to say it took like 2 to 3 hours, maybe longer. I can't remember if I cut some of it out of the YouTube VOD because it was so bad, but the last time I did a playthrough of World 1, I think it was like the worst RNG I've literally ever had for Monochromon. I literally kept getting the impossible RNG where you could not finish the minigame with enough money. Ugh, it was disgusting. Circle will go to 0 with that, so I have to use Tower of Fire for this one. And I'm gonna top deck and hope for Patamon to double it. What do you got? Oh, wasted Digi-Evolution card. But they did pick their weakest attack there. Ooh. Now, World 1 is a goofy, janky game, but I'm probably going to play it like 50 more times in my career. World 1 will always haunt me. Oof. Are you just trying to finish it? If you're still around there. If you're just trying to finish it or go for 100 prosperity, I probably should have clarified that at first. Because you only need like half the Digimon to technically beat the game. Hold up. Just trying to finish? Okay, yeah, you should have no trouble then. If you're just trying to finish, there are so many, like, obscure, wacky Digimon that you can just ignore. I suppose... No, I don't need to rack up. Patamon would be the backup plan now. Oh, sorry. It's Armadillomon that buffs my triangle. Yeah, I can use Greymon here and finish them off, assuming they don't play another heal. Mystery card. The mystery card could be anything. It could even be a dot. You know how much I freaking hate those. And now it's gonna live at 110. If you've not seen the Digimon card game, or this particular Digimon card game, it's probably so confusing to look at everything going on. The PS1 interface for this game is so busy. But it's pretty cool once you get the hang of it. Here comes the Fin Cutter. Ooh, a little Sonic Dash. The real boss is after this one. If I beat the next boss, that achievement should put me over 50% of all the achievements earned. Hopefully. I just want to cling to some kind of milestone here. Okay, so what I can do... Oh, no, they drew Coral. If they play this, they can just shut me down for the turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. They can't one-shot me, though. Well, am I in the tower? No, I'm in one of the extra arenas. I'm late in post-game. This game has a huge amount of post-game bosses. So I'm just gonna top deck for something random, because they're probably gonna Coral, and nope, they're not picking the Coral. They're going for a random card. And it failed. And I got the perfect counter. And that's game. Man, Tylomon was dragging this one out. The tower has rebattles as well, right? Ooh. Frog is super dead. Oh boy. Want to assemble a checklist and go through the episodes and mark when I've done? I mean, you can check that, but the achievements kind of do that on their own. But this is a confusing thing. I wouldn't want you to sit down and do all that. Okay. Tylomon defeated. What do I got? Oh, wow, that's it? I feel like I deserved a lot more for how long that went. Beamon hit 51. I got a Digipart for that, okay. Nothing new. Waroseedramon was needed. Now I have seen everything. You are quite something. There is more power inside of you than you realize. Your real battle is just beginning. I'm ready to battle you in my new form. I will go to my ultimate level, Angelwomon, and show you the light. That is still the best Digimon name ever. Angelwomon. Look at that smile she got there, too. At my ultimate Angelwomon level, I'll put an end to this battle. I will give this battle everything I got. I don't want you to take this battle lightly just because I'm a woman. No, 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 you mean because you're a woman. If you don't agree with me, then you must leave. This arena is all business. That's right. Business and respect for Angelwomon, chat. You agree with me? No, we're dueling. That's a different question. Then let us do battle. So once again, we're going red deck. What? Why does she have lipstick all of a sudden? Look at that up there. Look, that art looks a little bit uncanny. Shining Goddess deck. Second turn. Let's do it. Okay, and it's the same cards again. Is this the same deck? probably changed like 5 cards and she'll never draw them now. Okay. Watch out for this, watch out for that. I am going to throw in you and go to Pegasusmon. Oh, right, I'm at Baronmon. I completely forgot I changed it to him again. Oops. That's fine still, that's fine. And as a backup plan, I'll rack up with you. Don't need this. I'll press Pyrokinesis, but you know what I'll also do? Since I don't need this Digivolve card... Okay, I can use the high-speed disc and just discard it to make sure she does no damage this turn. She just buffed her HP by 700, so okay, I'm a little bit salty about that, not gonna lie. While this animation plays, I'm gonna stand up and do a proper stretch. Oof. Should have used the box emote earlier when we were talking about Metal Gear. I didn't realize you had one. I don't have one. Oof. My back's a little bit stiff. Honestly, I haven't felt like moving around today because of how humid it is. I feel gross when I just, like, walk up the stairs. Okay. And now then, what do we got? Queen's Curse is there. Heard that one. Hang on. If own HP is less. Okay, so she can't use that this turn. I guess I'll just press Pyrokinesis and top deck and see if I can get something. Got a lot of cards in that deck. Misfire. Oh, alright. I get to attack first. That doesn't make a difference. It does not matter at all. Pyrokinesis. Baronmon is so funny. It's like, what do you mean this thing is... It used to be Patamon. That's Patamon with the Digi-Egg of Courage. Again, if you're wondering about those weird armors we were talking about before. I love how it freaks about like it's a little puppet. Reminds me of like the Lost Woods Skull Kid puppets in Twilight Princess. Okay, this is fine. I'll rack up with you. And for this turn... She's probably going to use this, let's be real. Let's just be real. No, depending on which you pick, I can pick the heal or Muchomon. Yep, they're using it, okay. So you're gonna get 700. I can do over 700 with this, though. I'm not sure the heal will even be enough if I use it, so let me just go for the raw damage. Ugh. This is gonna be okay. I really need one of my other partner Digimons. I have not used Flamedramon even once today. I was starting to wonder if I could just, like, switch it back to Rydramon, but, like... I can't, I kind of need Flamedramon for these battles, but I'm just never drawing it. Vmon shows up way too late, or accidentally gets top decked. 370. Oof, that's a lot of DP in there. What I could do is I could just press White Spell and hope that they pick their strongest attack. Accidentally shut them down and chip at them. If that works, these heals would. Hang on. If I use this heal, then I'd survive if... Yeah, if I've just made it... That would make it impossible for them to kill me because I'm shutting down the attack that can. Let's find out. Okay, misfire. Failure. This might actually work, and I can get away with it next turn, too. Assuming they don't use that stupid revive card. They probably will. Oh, yep, they fell for it. That's a funny little flash. Ooh, okay, okay. Stay calm here, stay calm. No need to rack up. The first attack belongs to me. If they use this frickin' revive card, I'm gonna be so upset. Gotta go for pyrokinesis. Let's find out. They didn't pick it. Okay, then. I'll get my heal. I strike first, take no damage, and this will go down. The problem right now is that they have 70 DP, so they're basically guaranteed to go into a champion as soon as they have a rookie and champ in their hand. Nice, ripped apart. Yay! Look at that freaky thing. That thing don't even look like a Digimon. Honestly, Baronmon looks like something that would like walk towards me in like a Souls game. I can't quite describe it. It just looks like it'd be like an annoying enemy that stands perfectly still, and then it sees me and just starts walking towards me throwing fireballs. Does anyone know exactly what I mean? Tell me I know. Tell me you agree. Anyways, they have a triangle counter. Kind of safe to spam my strongest attack again, aren't I? Yes. See, you get it. They're not picking anything. I'm gonna pick this. Oh, they're going for the partner search. And it misfired. Does that mean there's not anyone else to draw? That should have worked. Ooh. Feel like you've been hit by something exactly like that. Puppy howls. Just a teeny bit of damage. This puppy's getting slaughtered by a meteor. Ooh, super dead. This is working out fantastically for me, huh? Okay, throw that away for you. Ooh. Well, I guess I don't need these to rack up then. Okay, we'll stay in. Ooh, another Salamon. They're not even using the Revive Ruby anymore. It won't even work because I'll still win, because I just need 1 KO. So... if I just press Dancing Meteor and use the high-speed disc, there's literally nothing they can do to stop me. I win. Yeah. Yep, that's game. That's game, everybody. Gotta give Baronmon credit. They carried this fight. Oh, if I need... let me get some water in my system. Hang on. Attack missed. They failed. Good golly. Goodbye, puppy. Doesn't feel like I've been going this long with Digimon, but hey, I'll take it. 3-0 again. Let's check the stats, I guess. Partner win, no loss win. I feel like I deserve more, but whatever. Whatever you say, game. Nothing new here, but I'll take them. Archangel. Yep, there we go. That's another one. I do feel a fire in you. I see that you are really strong. I shall challenge you again. I promise to face you again someday at my Digivolved level. Prepare yourself until then. I shall see you again. You got a green pack. Is this one also going to be terrible? Yes, it is. It's just generic champions. The last one was just generic rookies. Okay, then. Anything changed at the Battle Cafe? Nope, nothing strange here. It's all the same. Just hang on, though. Exactly 50% done. After all this time, chat. Hang on. The day I earned my first achievement for the... Oh my goodness, chat. Part 1 was recorded on September of last year. It is August right now. I didn't realize how long I've been at this one. Holy crud. I know I took a little bit of a couple-month break from it to play Hacker's Memory, but still. I'm already feeling old. I've been playing it almost a year, and I only just got half the Chivos. Let's see, though. The ones I got unlocked a total of 35 points. That's still pretty good. That's pretty respectable. The next stuff, though, hang on. Grand Kagamon, Digipart 99. I think that might be the next thing to go for. Well. Almost a year, dang. I think, though, this might be a good stopping point, because it's already getting kind of late. I made some good progress. I had some good games here, mainly using the red deck. Save the game up to this point? Yeah. I can do a quick check to see if Grand Kagamon has finally spawned, because I think you need to beat him multiple times, so I'll have to settle in for that. Let's see, Grand Kagamon. Earn Digipart 99 from Grand Kagamon. The heck is he at? He's in the forest. Hang on, I might have to look that up. Hello, friend. You a fan of the stream? Saw him playing it on RA? Yes, I am. With the game. Unfortunately, we're just about wrapping things up here. I just finished getting an achievement for beating Omnimon. Let me check. He's on Steep Road, pretty sure. Let me go look. Maybe I can just check. It's Black War Greymon that's the silly one, isn't he? Hang on. Check Battle Cafe. If I check only missable achievements now... Yeah, I can't miss any other achievements. I already made sure of that. Just, sorry, I'm just paranoid about this game because of how wacky it is. Oh, there he is! I'm Grand Kagamon. I Digivolved from Wormmon. I have Digivolved this far because you taught me how fun battles can be. It's true. I guess that's enough talk. I hope you didn't plan on leaving without battling me. I'm sure a good card tamer with you would never turn your back on a good battle. Okay, so I just battle him once and I get the part. I should actually just do that then. Never mind, let's battle one more. Hello, friend. Thank you for the bits. Wanted the support since I've inspired you for creative stuff so long. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh. This is the Insect Imperial Dramon. No, I thought that was Dino Beamon. Or is that the Insect Pale Dramon? Anyways. I think I just need to beat him once, right? Miner, do you know for sure? I want to say that's how it'll work. This evolves from Dino Beamon. Okay. If that's the case... Let me use the blue deck for this one, then. Because I've been using the red deck, like, mostly all day. Because I think all the stuff I just did finally unlocked Grand Kagamon for Steep Road. Also, there's a Digipart for beating Ken here as well. Do I have to beat him a certain amount of times? No, it just says... It just says get it from him, so I'm assuming I just have to beat him once. Otherwise, it would have specified. Anyways, put down the rookie. Save that one there for stalling. Eat up HP. If both players use the same attack, discard all cards in the foe's hand. No problem. Own attack power is halved. And increase HP by 500. I can do that. Hmm. Actually, I could just use Blue Blaster in this case, because he's so weak. I keep saying I'll stop, and then I'm like, hey, one more. He's going eat up HP. Okay, this wouldn't do very much right now then, so if that's the case, I will just heal myself up to stall. Would I do RA playthroughs of other Digimon games? Yep, I plan to. I didn't do it for Digimon World 1 yet, because that one is very, very tedious, even by RA standards. Ooh. Blue Blaster. I wanted to do it for World 2, though. Even though that'll also be a grind. Disassembler. I'm just feeling the groove, chat. I wanted to do another one. Hydrate, don't mind if I do. Let me get some water in me. Ooh. Unfortunately, they healed more than they should have. Grand Kagamon sitting right there. Digimon. It's got that Mount Infinity background. If that's the case, I could just press Blue Blaster again and use the junk heap to mill their hand a bit. Let's do it. Oh, throwing that away, huh? Wow. Thanks for helping me mill you even more. It'll take like 100 hours just to finish Digimon World 2 and even more to complete. Yep, sounds like a Digimon game to me. No problems. I think I'm like over 60 hours on this. I don't know. I haven't totaled the hours on the playlist. Nice. This is good. This is good. This isn't the person I need to beat like 10 times in a row, right? I don't think so. I think that might be a different character. Getting the part for this guy should just be beating him once. Hang on a second. Can I need 30 to go into you. Ooh, not enough, huh? Okay, if that's the case, I'll keep these. And I suppose I'll use you to rack up with. First attack does belong to me. So I can just KO him with Blue Blaster and he can't touch me here, so I'm good. Don't need to remove his hand, so I can just use this. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that then. I can just use up Digimon and slightly heal. I'll do that instead, because I'm about to KO. I think I'm closer to like 40 hours in the game. Yeah, we'd have to see. Playtimes can be really inaccurate in old games, because they don't... Like, the timers tend to, like, pause in certain animations and load screens for lots of stuff. It's so inconsistent. Not to mention, some games don't even measure seconds, like, in a proper way, so it gets so out of sync as time goes on. I guess you could say the same thing about a lot of modern games, too. Ooh. Throw in the Digimon. Hang on, what's that? Cross hitter. If opponent uses X, attack first and boost that by 500. Well, I guess don't press X then. If I just press Blue Blaster, they can't really do jack, can they? And I'll just hit him with this for the turn. Yep, they're wasting it all for me. Misfire. Ooh, got rid of 2 of their Digivolve cards. All I got is a... all I got is a weenie Gabumon, and I'm winning here. Ooh. Check it out, chat. Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's real. There you go. There you go. The player menu has a playtime. Yeah, but it measures inaccurately, and it would just be racking up that time while I, like, leave the game idle while I'm on break or switching games, so I don't know if that could be trusted that well. Okay, we'll end the prep phase here. I'm not gonna rack up. So, I can just press Blue Blaster and finish you, because I'm striking first. They have no way to stop this. And they're not gonna use any top deck. And I can just do this to mill the next 4 cards. I might get all their rookies. They might not have anything left after this. That's the power of the blue cards, chat. So I want to leave myself with a little note here that I'm going to totally forget. Next time I come back here, I just need to battle Ken. That's what I got to do. Because he's got another Digipart I need. About to solo this whole frickin' place here with just this. Oh, they got rookies. Yep, they got rookies. I hope that last card of theirs isn't a champ. And own HP is halved. Okay, if I use the medium heal, I'm good. If I could do this all with just a rookie, that'd be really funny. Oh, wow, really? Oh, that is unfortunate. You should not have done that. You should not have done that at all. I probably get like a decent bonus by winning this without digivolving at all. Just let a rookie just do everything. Blast them. They're just barely survived. Yep, I got it. I got it. No need to rack up. Okay. First attack is mine. I press Blue Blaster, use the small heal. They can't beat me. I'm also gonna get the same button bonus, aren't I? Because I only use circle the whole time? Pretty sure, anyway. I think you get like +3 for no Digivolve win. +3, just 3 extra XP. I wish those bonuses stacked a bit more. A lot of them are so insignificant they barely can be called a bonus. I didn't intend to solo that with a Gabumon, but hey, I guess I did. I just happened to mill all the key cards and he couldn't do anything. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's 20 right there. Look at that. I'll take it. Oh, Lucky Mushroom. That's new. Both attacks are the same. Recover HP by 500. I guess you're still too good for me. I still need more training. It was a good lesson for me. I lost this time. We ever meet again, you'll be the one to lose. I'm not going to stand around and do nothing. Well, let's hang out. Battle Ken. It'll do Ken good to battle you again. Do it for my sake. Super Black Pack. Okay. Nothing new. Okay, I did that. Now, the cafe is still good, right? Okay, I thought Grand Kagamon was going to give me something. I guess not. I don't think Grand Kagamon is the guy I need to beat, like, 5 times in a row without leaving, or 10 times in a row without leaving. I thought that was someone else. I know they can't despawn forever, so it's safe to save the game, right? They're still there, so... Either way, I know I need to battle Ken next time, so let's just save here. I ended up doing one more duel after I said I was going to stop. Oof. 2.5 hours of Digimon cards is pretty fun. I think that's enough for now. Finish updating. Quit the game? No, no, no. Ooh, let me set the controller down. But alright, chat, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm actually really hungry. It's a little bit later than I was expecting to go tonight because we had such a unfortunate delay at the start of the day. But it was fun to play card games. If I can, maybe next Tuesday I'll try and have another card game day. I'll see if I can make it happen. We'll look into it. But for now, have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here, and bye-byes.